Hello guys, welcome to this new video on MySQL using Python. So what we are going to see in this video, in the last video we saw something about insert statements in Python, how you can execute them in MySQL for outside the MySQL environment using Python. So in this video we are going to see about the most widely used command, that is the DRL command of select statement. Now select statement is a very important statement used in the industry, between the data scientist to database administrator, and even the end user use this select statement. So if you are using the select statement from outside the MySQL environment, so this is how you can execute it from the Python program. So in the MySQL environment, first I will show you some tables that I have already created. So there are certain tables here. So we have this customer table here. Now to see what records are lying inside the customer table, you need to write the simple select all statement. So select star from customer 3 is my table. So this is my table where we have certain records. Now what if I want to see the same table in the Python code? So what I will do is that in the Python code, in the Python code, after establishing the connection, then initializing the cursor, we have to write the code inside the execute method. So I will simply write select star from customer 3. So this is the same query that I had written in the MySQL environment. But since this has to be saved somewhere, so we need to initialize a new object here. For example, I will initialize the object as result here, and what I will do is that I will work on the my cursor object, as we have to use the my cursor because the establishment of the cursor as an object of the MyDB is done here. So on the my cursor object, we will be using a fetch all method, which will fetch all the records that are lying, and that will store everything in the result. So now this result is a form of list or tuple that can store data in it. So to go throughout this result, what we'll do is that we'll initialize a for loop here, and we'll simply write for x in result, print the value of x. So let's see whether our code is working or not. I'll save this thing. So you can see here you get all the records that are present in your customer 3 table in my MySQL environment, and we fetch all the records in Python using this simple 3 lines of code that I explained you. Now what if you want only certain columns in your output? For example, I only want the name and the address in my output. So simply what I will do is that I will just modify the statement as select name and address from the customer 3 table, and then I will run this statement again. So you can see now that now instead of getting the ID, name and the address, we are just getting the name and the address. Another method, there are many methods that you can apply on the my cursor object, but I will show you one more method, that is the fetch one method. So instead of fetch all, if I write just fetch one here and I try to run the same code again, so what we'll get is that we'll just get the first result from your table. So in the MySQL environment, you can see that the first row is my name and my address, and the ID is 1. And in the output 2, we get my name, my ID and my address. So we can also apply the where clause in this statement. For example, I will choose a certain record from my customer table. For example, I will choose a statement like the name, where the name is my own name. So we'll fetch all the records where the name is equal to my name. So I will write the statement as desired, select star from customer 3 where the name is equal to my own name. So we'll modify the fetch one to fetch all. So you can see here that using the where condition, we are getting the output as desired. So you can also use MySQL wildcards. For example, here if you don't know about wildcards, you can check out my other videos where I have given details about wildcards, like uh, wildcard constraints, which use the keyword of like in the other video. If you want, I will leave the link in the description. So I will use a wildcard where name like percent my own name, and then I will try to run this thing. So you can see here, since I used the wildcard of like, and since I in the wildcard I had this percent symbol on both the sides of my name, so it fetched all the records in the output. It fetched all the records in the output which had my name. For example, this record which had my full name, then this record also had my name, but it had 1 2 on the right hand side, and this record also had my name and it had 1 2 3 on the right hand side. So you can also use the order by clause in this thing. So what I will do is that I will just order by this customer 3 table by the name field. So if you are not aware of order by is just ordering of the table according to a certain field, and the rest of the records also get ordered by the field of your choice. For example, if I order by the name field which is present in the SQL table, so I will see what the output is. So you can see here that the output is not according to the ID now, it is according to the name, and the alphabets that are appearing first, like M, MUR, they are coming first instead of alphabets like S, which are after M. The same thing if you want in the descending order, so we can just put disk here and just save the thing and run the module. So you can see here that now we get all the records using the order by clause, but in the descending order. So this was all about select statement in Python outside the MySQL environment. How you can work with the database from your Python programs or projects. So this is how you can do some basic tasks. There are many other operations that you can perform in the select statement, like group by clause, having by constraint, then putting concatenation function, etc., etc. So you should try them, and you should let me know, and feel free to write all your doubts in the comment section. So if you like my videos, please do hit the like, share and subscribe button.